Everything I do is classic, man. Wish a nigga would, but I ain't trying to make the fairy sick. Yeah, I'm underground, but I ain't roll around with Harriet. Street niggas is illusions, toting guns on scary shit. Throwing jabs at niggas, they ain't quick enough to parry it. Parakeet, niggas copy me.
What's the deal, everybody, man? This is Ricky Montoya checking in, aka the fullest of all bears, and you are now tuned into I Think You're My Driver podcast, man. But today we got who's in the passenger seat. So go ahead and introduce yourself, passenger.
My name is Blackey. I'm from OKC. Can you take me to my destination?
Yeah, man. We could definitely take you to your destination, man.
You're the driver, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
I probably should have sat on the other side, but it is what it is, man.
Hey, we're overseas with it.
There you go. We overseas, man. Number one, I like these shades that you got. Is that like the hockey goggles? Is that what you call them?
Ski goggles.
Ski goggles. Okay.
Ski
so
goggles.
Shoot.
Shout out my boy Tato.
Oh, shout out to Tato, man. Free Tato, right?
Free Tato.
So before we started recording, you'd actually talk about how you took a trip to Texas, man. So how was that trip for you, man?
It was all right. It was cool.
Shoot, did you get to miss any of the weather that we had down here? Because we've been experiencing some flooding. I'll tell you what.
Oh man, on my way back from I was leaving Dallas, and I want to say I don't even know if it was Denton area, but I'm assuming it was Denton. Raining just heavy. I'm talking about. I couldn't even see the road, and cars had their emergency blinkers on. They're flat, whatever they call flashers,
right?
And mine's don't work, so I had to use the right turn signal. I was in the right lane, as if I was turning, but I need to get that fixed, by the way. But yeah, so it was that lasted about, I want to say maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever. But then it's I don't know, I noticed when I got to Windstar, I noticed the rain passed already.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I was glad because I didn't think I was gonna be able to go through that. And the whole time I was playing Hurricane by Kanye, just on repeat. For some reason, but it was not the release version. It was the one that was that he did at the listening event. So, and for some reason, every time it storms, I play that song on repeat.
Okay. Is that kind of like a motivational song for you when it storms, or is it just the feel of it?
See, how do I explain it? So it's when I play that song when it's raining, I feel like Jesus is coming back. That's I'm oh, we are. It's this weather. It's oh, we're in the end times now. So let me play this song. I don't know how to explain it really.
No, I get you. I mean, shoot, if we're staying on the subject of Kanye, he does have that song called Jesus Walks. So I mean, he probably has just that connection to, what do you call it, like the universe through his music. So I like that, man. I like that. So I think especially even on that aspect of doing a traveling back and forth, you yourself are actually an artist.
Yes,
so
sir.
do you think it's important for you to travel outside of the city, being from Oklahoma City?
Oh yeah, and I noticed say when I'm going down, usually when I go down to Dallas, I feel like they're more welcoming as far as music. I feel and they say if you blow up on music, get out of Oklahoma. Now, if you want to blow up from music, get out of Oklahoma. And I got out of Oklahoma for a few days, and well, it was, I could see a difference. Bro introduced me to others that are in that field as well, and so it's since I'm cool with him, they're somewhat cool with me.
Okay.
And I respect that, and I like that too, because I feel welcome.
No, that's for sure. And I like how you said that about getting out of Oklahoma, because I feel like that's a very important thing for artists, is getting out of their hometown or where they normally are. Because do you feel like when you're a stranger to a place that you feel like you can people probably feel more open to show more love when you're a stranger somewhere? Or do you think it's just kind of like maybe like a resentment for people in the hometown that you stay in? I don't think that's not necessarily pertaining towards you, but just like in general.
Mm, I don't know. It's everybody's different, really.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what I can't speak for others, but um, I thought I had more to say. To be honest, I thought I had something on that.
No, you're good, man. You good.
I
Well, shoot.
blanked out.
Hey, man, you're good. Shoot, moving on to that. I seen that recently. You actually just posted that you're actually about to drop a project. I think it was June 27th. You want to talk about that project a little bit, man?
Yes, sir. I changed I changed the title name to it's called Pierce. The album cover is me with a hockey mask on. Um, it's gonna be 10 tracks. What else? Yeah, June 27th. And you have any questions? Because I thought I had more.
Nah, you straight. I did actually have some questions. So, with the title of it being Pierce, if I'm not mistaken, is that your real name, bro?
Yes.
So, do you have any significance behind the title of that? Just because I feel like when artists are coming out with like albums that start with like either their real name or their middle name, it's kind of like some kind of pinnacle, or I guess you could say checkpoint for their career. So, how would you describe this album for you?
Yeah. So when it comes to I wanted to do it at the right time. And just every project I haven't really thought about doing it, but I'm like, you know what? Let me name this album Pierce. Um, and it's not a personal album. Not this time. It's just a group of songs I put together. It's gone through a lot of name change. It's gone through like 3 different name changes too. Um, and so yeah, and then like 10 songs. I'm like, that's simple. It's a short track list compared to what I did on my last album, which was like 23 songs. Um, and I didn't want to overdo it this time because that was just turning the album in to every platform was a process to do, and I didn't want to I didn't want to really have I didn't want to spend a lot of time on that. Um, but yeah, and then it's like 10 songs. I was like, I heard it one day. I was like, man, I like these songs, and I'm gonna put it out, and I'm gonna because I was gonna do more. I was gonna do like probably 15, but I'm like, you know what, 10 sounds good.
Mhm.
People's attention span is short or shorter, so the album's gonna be less than 30 minutes long. It's funny. It's funny enough because I was actually planning a album listening, but I'm like, I'm gonna need help with that. So if either I'll do it, it'll be something like real quick, or I'm not gonna do it at all. I'll just drop the album or whatever. Because it's such a short time.
Mhm.
June. I was gonna do a July release, but I was like, nah, I'm excited to drop. I always want to drop music because I feel like, you know, yeah, this stuff is good, but I want to do some new stuff as well. Basically, build up my discography in a way, and so yeah, that's what I plan on doing. June 27th. Look out for Pierce. Pierce. It's Pierce. That's gonna be on all platforms, um, except for YouTube. As of now, I'm not gonna put it on YouTube for a while. But yeah, it's got a good amount of features on there. Of course, it's got the homie Tato. It's got NV on there. Who else is on there? Bobby.
Mhm.
It has there's this individual who does spoken word. She goes by Donut the Legend, and she's really good at what she does. I love her. I would say poetry. I love her poetry, spoken words. I've never been to a live show of hers. One day I will though.
Thanks, yeah. Yeah, that was one thing that I noticed whenever you posted the track list about like how many features that you had on there. Do you feel any kind of connection to like projects that have like multiple features, or is that just something you wanted to do?
Oh yes, I've always loved multiple features. The Game does it. Kanye does it. Rick Ross does it. Dr. Dre, of all people, does it as well. A lot of artists I listen to, they put features. Travis Scott, ASAP Rocky, they all they put a lot of features on their albums, whether it's hidden, whether it's not. But yeah, I love collaborations. I'm always open to do a collaboration, for the most part. So yeah, it's just I guess it's just part of me.
Okay.
You know, like I want to do it. And I know people like my cousin Key. He be like, oh, you be putting a lot of features on there, or at least I put him on a song, and I'll add more people on the song after he did the song, so he don't know until like the track list comes out.
Right.
So, but yeah, I love collaborations, cause it's like if I drop some dope songs by myself, it's like, okay, you already know what I can do, but what can I do, me plus this other person? Kind of like get to know you.
For sure. Yeah, for sure, man. So I would say that, or I guess you could say that with your music, you're very big on collaboration. Like, is that a very important factor for you for projects, or is that just something that you just appreciate, honestly?
To me, it is, and it's not just to get attention, but it's just for my amusement. For my amusement, and I just enjoy working with people. Whether I don't, if I get to see them record, because that's one thing I always want to do. I want to see the recording process. I want to see, I wish they would send me like a mini vlog of like how they did it. You know what I mean? The recording process.
For sure.
And it's just, but sometimes I won't, because some people are out of state or they just don't do it. I do wish they would get. I do wish some would send it in a timely manner. Or but one thing it's the frustrating thing about it is the ones that you pay for a feature and they don't send it. Karma's gonna get you
For sure.
eventually. But nah, for real though, with the features, it's always everybody's different, and it's just it's putting one audience and basically uniting both audience, fan bases, whatever,
Right.
bringing them together, and it's like, man, this is dope.
No, for sure. I like how you said like wish you were able to be a part of the process, or like having that mini vlog, because I remember you talking about this a little bit on your story about how whenever you and Alani recorded that "Get to Know You" song, how it was kind of just an experience. So do you feel like after going through that collaboration process, it kind of changed your mind and made you want to see the other side of it? Is that what created that?
Wait, you said like
Like basically, did going through that specific process of seeing everything come together, did that kind of like open your mind to want to kind of see that every time you do a collab, or is
yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, whether I'm recording them or if they're going to a studio and recording them and just watching them do it, seeing like how many takes does it, do they do it in one take? Do they punch in? Do they go like 4 lines, stop, and then do another 4 lines? Do they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right?
like with her, that was a beautiful experience. Cause I had her go to the studio with Grindaholic Media. Shout out my boy SB. And yeah, like I watched the whole recording process. Took about like 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And yeah, I shed a tear. I ain't gonna lie, I shed a tear. Close to the end, I was like, this is beautiful. This is amazing. So yeah, I'm excited to see. I would love to see, like, especially the ones that are out of town. I'd like to see them, record, like my boy K-Sign TV. I know he does auto tune stuff. He probably records at home or something like that. I want to see him. I want to see him do a like a mini vlog. I know he a YouTuber and stuff. I want to see him do a mini vlog, to do like recording a song, especially one for me.
For sure. Yeah, no, I think that's like probably one of the best things about projects because like every once in a while you'll catch it with a lot of artists, but the one that I seen like most recently was Larry June. You know, Larry June and Two Chains, they came out with that collaboration album with The Alchemist.
Yeah.
And they actually did one of those like behind the vlogs of the whole album. So is that something that you would be open to doing at some point when it comes to any of these projects?
I would love to do a collaboration album. There's a few people I've wanted to do it with. I want to do one with Key Haven. That's my cousin. Like 8 songs, no more than 10, something like that.
Right.
I want to do one with Tato. The other one I don't want to say yet because I want that to be a surprise.
Okay. Okay.
So
No, that's what's up. You know what? I'm glad that you brought up the Key Haven because I actually was just listening to that song on the way over here. So I kind of want to talk about that one a little bit. It's a song called Blackey. So was there any kind of story or any process behind that song? I love that song. Let me go ahead and get that off.
so so one day I was over at his place and he always wanted to record on my equipment. So I brought my equipment over and he had some beats that he sent me and that he's wanting to record. So there was one that with me. I was like, I want to say, I think I had, because I think it was originally it was going to be his song, but I was like, I kind of wanted to have it. So we did the song, we freestyled that whole thing. Believe it or not, I'm not one to do freestyles as much. It's rare, but yeah. So we did that because I was getting ready to drop the Black album.
Right.
No Sean Carter. And so I already had like, I don't know, 19 songs already prepared. And so I had already dropped the track list. And it's like it ain't a Blackey album without Key Haven. So it was kind of like it was kind of like a last minute thing. Excuse me. I'm not sick. I'm not sick, by the way.
No, you're good, bro.
It was a last minute thing, and so I had to update the track list, and that's when I added "Get to Know You." That's when I added Blackey, and I forgot what other song I added on there, but we freestyled it. It took me longer to freestyle it because I was trying to get the right words together, and plus I kept messing up. And so he recorded with almost no problem. And then, I edited the song and I told him, I convinced him to actually do a video for it as well. And that video did like 200 something views.
I fuck with that one.
But and that's, well, I don't get a lot of views on my YouTube. So that was actually like, surprising to me. And I think that's more of like who listens to him, as well. He has a supportive, a big support group,
Right.
on his side, on his part, and I'm glad we did the song. What I need to learn to do is stop being selfish and like letting him have some of the songs, because most of the songs that he did, I've edited, mixed, and he recorded on my equipment. So, but yeah, Blackey, and that's actually what I want to name the collab EP, mixtape, album, whatever you want to call it. I want to name that Blackey because Black, I go by BLAQ, and it'll be a space, and he's Key,
Right.
So yeah.
No, I like that, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and just switch it up a little bit because there was a little bit of hot topic that was going on, and just to kind of touch on the game, which you kind of briefly brought up a little bit. I don't know if you saw this whole controversy regarding the top 50 LA rappers list that Complex put out.
Oh yes.
Do you have any kind of take or have any kind of list, not even top 50?
Who did he say was the top 5?
Top 5. I'm going to have to look that up, to be honest with you. I did see him post about it, but I was surprised at some of the people that he put on his list. Let me see.
Cause let me rearrange the list. I forgot what the names were. But let me rearrange the list to my liking.
The Game Top 50 LA Rappers.
I think go to Complex.
Oh, yeah. This my list, punk. He funny. Where's his list? Surely somebody put a picture. Here we go.
And it's just LA.
Yeah, LA.
Okay.
So, what in the world? Technology is crazy. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, for his top 5, we got Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Kendrick, and The Game for his top 5.
Wait, let me see it again.
So, you can go. Oh, shit. I just got that screen fixed too. But freaking.
So let's see: Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Kendrick, The Game. Okay.
And
so, for me, Tupac is when they say LA rappers, I want to say born and raised in LA.
exactly.
Now, I love Tupac. I don't listen to him as much, but I still like Tupac. But he's born in New York, and I guess they consider him an Oakland rapper, Bay Area.
Yeah.
You got to ask E40.
Yeah, that was a controversy alone about Tupac because they said like his career as far as in California was only 6 years because, he died at like 24, 25.
Yeah.
And he moved to Oakland, I believe, when he was 17.
Let's see. Snoop Dogg, I'll consider him LA, even though it's Long Beach. I don't know.
It's LA County.
I don't know. I've never been over there. So so let's see. Ice Cube's on here, Kendrick, The Game. Okay. So I disagree with this list. The Game is 1.
Okay.
Number 1 top LA rapper. Let's see. I listen to who else I listen to? I'll say Kendrick is number 2. Kendrick will be number 2. But Kendrick, Black Hippie, that's all the same to me. So Kendrick, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, Absol. Yeah. So they're number 2. Number 3, DJ Quick. DJ Quick is number 3 in my opinion.
Amen.
Let me see who else is on here.
It's a good choice right there, DJ Quick.
Let's see. I'm trying to see let's see. Blueface number 4. No, I'm just playing.
This guy said Blueface.
Dang. I guess I want to say YG, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say YG. I'll just say
I won't disagree with you with YG though.
I'll say Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre would be what I say number 3 or number 4. I said number 4.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. The Game, Kendrick, J-Rock, Schoolboy. The Game, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, Kendrick, and Absol is 1. I said DJ Quick is 3. Number 4, Dr. Dre. I guess I'll say Snoop Dogg is number 5. Let me see this list one more time. Make sure I ain't missing nobody. But yeah, I think that's the list I'm gonna say. So The Game, Kendrick, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, and Absol, DJ Quick, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. That's what it is.
I think that's a solid top 5 right there. And honestly, that was kind of one of the big controversies about the whole topic is people were talking about like the age of like the people making some of the lists. Because I'm about 27. How old are you, man?
I'm 23.
23. So if you think about it, like there's probably a lot of people on that list that a lot of people our age aren't really listening to. So it's like I'm kind of on the same wave with you. Like my top five, honestly, my number one is Kendrick. Kendrick right out the gate. Number two, I would probably have to go with Game. And my number three, I'm gonna say YG, just because I love YG. And then for number four, I'm gonna give it to Schoolboy Q. I'm gonna separate them. I know you said like Black Hippie as well. I'm gonna separate them.
Yeah.
But for my number five, though, honestly, I'm kind of gonna go a little bit new age, just because that's what I listen to. So like, I'll really give it to like somebody from like the Inglewood camp. So like either like AZ Chike or like Ruchi or something like that.
Is that how you say his name?
AZ Chike, yeah. See, what's funny is that I gave AZ a Chike back in like 2020, 2021, because he was actually kind of like a joke online versus some of the stuff that he was doing out in LA at that time. But he came back out and, he was on that Schoolboy Q album. And I was like, wait a minute, this is the same AZ Chike, the one that everybody was making fun of in 2020?
Oh, he was on Schoolboy Q's album?
Yeah.
Blue Lips?
Yeah. He was on that song called Movie. It actually was his song. Apparently, Schoolboy Q had a verse on it, but he took the verse off just because like AZ Chike just, wrecked the beat like that. So he had that performance, and then, he popped out on Peekaboo. And I was like, damn. I was like, I don't think I ever realized that AZ Chike was this fire to me. So
What do you think about GNX?
what I think about
What would
GNX?
you rate it as far as Kendrick's album? What would you rate? Put it this way, what would you rank Kendrick's discography? The 5 albums that he dropped.
Man, all right, let's get it. This is a great topic. I love that you brought this up. So I'll say number one right out the gate, in my opinion, Good Kid, Mad City. Then Section 80, then To Pimp a Butterfly, then Damn, Mr. Morale, and I'm honestly put GNX last because that's 6 albums. I'm gonna put GNX last just because. Yeah, so we got Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly. If you want to count Untitled, Unmastered.
No, I'm not counting that one.
So Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale, then GNX. Section 80 was the debut. So that one. Honestly, I'm gonna put Good Kid, Mad City at number one, and then Section 80, then To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale, then GNX. What's yours?
So I would put Good Kid, Mad City as number one, just because like when I listen to that, I've always imagined like summertime, Los Angeles, 2012. Well, really, just any summertime Los Angeles is. I feel like that's a vibe.
For sure.
I want to like some of the songs. I want to cuddle. I want with a LA gal.
Okay.
Gal, not guy. Gal.
Gal.
GAL. Make sure that I'm heard. So let's see. Good Kid, Mad City, number one. Mr. Morale, number two.
Okay.
GNX, number three. No, but dang. I guess I put Damn number four.
Damn, it's a solid album.
But see, they're not. None of them are bad. And I would put To Pimp a Butterfly at 5 because I only heard it one time. Not saying it was bad. I just haven't gone back to it. They say that's his best album. They say, yeah. Oh, Section 80. I heard that one time as well.
Bruh.
I just don't remember much from it. I mean, I heard like maybe the top like 5 songs that was on there, the first 5 songs, and I like those. Yeah, I put Section 80 at number, the last one? Was that
Number
6
6.
albums he said?
Yeah, 6. Dang. So how did you feel about GNX like overall? Like when it first came out, how did you feel about it?
I was shocked that it came out. I was surprised that an album from him came out because it was I was like, oh, he's not gonna drop an album. I saw the car thing. I didn't think anything of it. The trailer he dropped, I didn't think anything of it. And next thing you know, I'm looking on like social media that he dropped an album. like 5 minutes later. I was like, huh?
I said the same thing.
And then like I looked on Apple Music and there was an album. I was like, oh, I pressed play. For a minute it didn't work. Hitting play didn't work. I'm like, this is real.
Mm.
And then it's like I finally heard it. I don't know what I thought about it at first listen. But I obviously I've gone back to it, and I'm like, I like this. I really like this album. I really like this album. My favorite song on there is well, obviously Luther.
Fantastic song.
But and then second song is GNX. The beat is so goofy and it's funny. I don't know why he made that like wow. Like what is that? But it's
Tell him Kendrick did it.
I like that song. I think that Turn the TV Off is overrated because y'all played it to death. Squabble Up is also overrated. Y'all play that to death. I like Gloria. I like The Heart Part 6. Reincarnated, it makes like, obviously he's doing the Tupac thing and he sampled Tupac and I like the way he was rapping on there as well. What else other songs were on there? What other songs was on there that I like? Now TV Off, I do like the first beat. I like that first beat versus the second part. What else is on there? Let's see. And I'm glad. Oh, Dodger Blue. I like that song. It gives, cause I love rapping on R&B beats. And I want to do something like that where he put like 3 features on there and they're all like on the hook.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something like that. So yes, I'm a copy Kendrick.
It's inspiration, man. It ain't copy.
Yeah.
No, I like that, man. It's funny that you brought up the GNX song in general.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually one of the songs because I like that whole album. But the title track was probably one of the songs that I would cut, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad song. I will say that there were some pretty great features on there. Like Peso really surprised me. I've never gave Peso a listen ever in my life. So hearing him on that project,
I didn't know who a lot of them were. I still don't, but with the Heart Part 6, that's a deep song right there because it's like he was talking about like Black Hippie and stuff.
Yeah, talked about how Black Hippie didn't work because of him or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, speaking of that specifically, because he actually talked about Ab Soul the most, I think it was on the 3rd verse of that song. So do you feel like maybe that Kendrick felt like, not necessarily that he couldn't outshine Ab Soul, but he wouldn't be able to put Ab Soul on the pedestal that Kendrick is on? Do you feel like that maybe?
So the thing about Ab Soul, he actually inspired Kendrick to, be like rap and stuff, especially. Sure. Unfortunately, he didn't get that shine that Kendrick received, but I don't know about the pedestal thing, honestly. Cause it's like when he did that one show in LA, was it Juneteenth? Last year when he the pop up. It was like he was struggling to rap or whatever, but then it's like when he performed 616 in LA and he brought out Ab Soul and he like touched his shoulder, it's like it brought back that I guess motivation to rap again. And so that's something I enjoy. That's that brother love. That's that brother love right there.
Yes, sir.
And so that's amazing. And they all played a part. I think Schoolboy Q originally didn't want to rap at first, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're right, bro. That's literally where he got his name, Schoolboy, because he was just he was in college playing football, and being in the streets and stuff like that, and they brought him in the studio to try to take him out, and basically he became a student of them rapping, being around them, basically. So I think that's very important, honestly.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you got those kind of people around you in the circle you've created with music?
As far as what?
Like just like people that you feel like you've learned a lot from musically.
Yes. Um, in my circle, yes. Like I've learned from SB. I've learned from who else I learned from? I've learned like to do things certain way. Um, you know, like say edit my music different or do it like this or rap like this sometimes. But sometimes I figure it out. Like I do it sometimes I do it by myself as far as like learning. Like I usually go on YouTube and I would think like or I would not think, but I would I would like kind of like follow what I watched on that video, especially like when it comes to mixing editing my own music
Right.
and all that.
Man. And honestly, I'm glad that we live in that era where we can have YouTube University to teach us do anything, man. Because I
Yeah.
promise you, man, you could learn, you could really learn how to build a house on YouTube. You might not want to live in that house.
You can fix a car on like you can learn how to fix a car.
I promise you can, man. That's how I figured out how to change my wife's battery in the car. I'm not a handyman whatsoever when it comes to cars, but I took a battery out of the car and I felt like I was freaking Bob the Builder. I walked up to my neighbor to return his tools back to him. I was like, "Hey man, if you need help fixing anything, I got you, fool. I got you." But that's just the kind of person I am and shit. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit you with the last couple, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, man. But freaking so with this upcoming project that you have, would you say that you have some anticipation as far as like what you're looking to get out of this project to lead into the next one, or you just kind of go with the flow when it comes to these?
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. It's not gonna do as well as my last album. It's not gonna, cuz I feel like I put this together like I'm trying to put like I'm trying to get out of a deal. So it's kind of a last minute thing. And so now yeah, whatever I get from it, it's whatever. Um but but on the next project I do, and trust, I'm gonna come harder.
Okay. Pause.
That-
My bad.
It's time to get serious. Like I want to make this next project my best work. And I say that about every project, but I want this next one to be like my best one. This one is, I put some effort, time, and effort on it, but it's gone through so many changes, too. So, it's not gonna be my best work, and I understand it. It's not me speaking negatively on myself, speaking down on myself. It's just it is what it is.
Right.
Um, not how I imagine, an album named Pierce to be, but it's whatever.
No, I feel it, man. I like that. I like how you have this attitude as far as like trying to get it out, because I feel like also whenever you kind of light a fire under yourself to really put something out, it kind of makes you like, how do I put my best foot forward in the least amount of time possible? So it kind of like, I guess you could say, could kind of help you be able to put something together pretty quickly, just to see how well you can do it.
Yeah.
So that's a cool test. But
You
my
probably
bad.
you could you probably thought I was gonna speak highly of it. Oh, it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the album of the year for 2025 and whatnot. Nobody can stop me. I mean, nobody can stop me,
Yeah.
but it's not the best album of the year. I can already tell you that now.
Not even the best in Oklahoma.
And this is all me. This is all me saying like it's all my fault.
Okay, okay.
Not even nope. Not even the best. So now I am really good at rapping music. Well, yes, I'm really good at rapping, but this won't be my best project. So, MCs, y'all better step harder, step up.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up a little bit because I like how you said how you're gonna come a little harder for something like that.
Pause.
So pause.
No Diddy.
Pause. Don't get me started on the Diddy shit, man.
No cousin.
Man, we retiring the NY hats, man. We're retiring the NY hats, but we'll get into that later.
Yes.
Freaking so with you saying how this next project after this one is gonna be like some better work. When it comes to like any of your past projects that you've had, do you have like a favorite verse or a favorite song that you feel like you always gotta replay anytime you hear it?
Get to Know You. That's one. I'm trying to look and see what else. I have a song called 10. I love how I
That's with D2 Extra, right?
no. Elix the MC. Let's see what else I have on here. Children. That's one of my favorites right there. I'll say play that again. Let's see. Cause it's like a lot of these songs, I'd just be like, man, I can't believe I did this. This was me that did this. Like, it's hard to believe I made these songs too. That's the crazy part. Yeah, so I'll just be like, I'll play a song. It'll be like 10 seconds into the song. It'll be like, play that again. Okay. And I'm talking to myself, mind you.
Hey man, I'm the same way, bro. When I'm at the house, if I ever record anything, even like podcasting, I'll record episodes at the house a lot of the time. So it's just me and my dog. So I'll be like, hey man, did I say that? How you feel about that? How you feel about that take? But
like your pet dog?
Yeah, my pet dog. Oh. I wish he could fucking talk to me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be getting bored at the house. I'd be like, man, laugh at my fucking jokes at some point, man. You have to learn something. But shoot, on that aspect, man, if you got any type of ads or anything that you want to, drop for the people so that way they can keep up with you, man, go ahead and let them know.
So follow me on IG, Instagram, at True Blackey, TruBlackey. That's also my X or Twitter, however you want to say it. My music is on all platforms. My YouTube is Blackey Official. My Apple Music and Spotify, that's Blackey, Blackey. I don't know if he's gonna edit the names on here or whatever, but just in case y'all need help spelling it or whatever. Pierce album dropping June 27th. It'll be on all platforms except for YouTube. I ain't gonna put on YouTube till like later on in the year, but yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, man. So I thank you very much for coming on the show.
No problem.
Before I go ahead and conclude this one here, of course, you being my passenger, would you give me, if you could rate me between a 1 to 5 stars, what would you rate this one here?
What I do last time? Was it? I'll say 4.5.
A 4.5. I'll take it. Consistency. I'll take it.
5 would be considered glazing. Is that what they say nowadays?
Glazing.
I don't know. I'm just saying that. Nah, I'll give you a 5 though.
Man,
I'll give it a 5.
That term glazing sounds crazy.
That is.
Man.
It used to be glazing used to be just putting glaze on donuts.
Thank you. It's still glaze on donuts. I don't care what nobody says, but I guess that's where the term comes from. But
I don't know.
You know what? It is what it is, man. Well, hey, thank you so much to everybody who has tuned in with me thus far. Of course, it's Ricky Montoya, a.k.a. the Fullest of All Bears. If you're not following me, that's at itymd.podcast. That's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere else that you can enjoy podcasts at. And thank you so much for tuning in with me, man. Signing out.
Yes, sir.
Going too fast, 150 on the dash, bitch keep up, please don't crash, that's 5-0 on your ass, don't get stuck, my shit blasting up, window tinted, can't get caught, my bitch bad, sport mode leave you on your ass, taking